Like you deserve it? Are y'all listening to me? No, he says, I want you, for I have fearfully and created you. Stop looking to the next. Stop looking to them. Stop, no, it's you I'm calling. Cool. And so I got to isolate you. He said, one, so they won't shape you. And two, he said, excuse me, for one, so, yes, Lord, so you can trust me. Two, I can shape you. And three, you fall in love with the person that I created you. See, he says, no. The person I made you, I need you to fall in love with. Because if you don't love it, you'll never possess it. I need you to love you. I'm going to put you by yourself. So the only person that you can receive love from is you. That's why David said, I learned to encourage myself. I've been by myself long enough that I don't need no one to encourage me. Woo! Good God Almighty. But I can get up in the morning and say, you can do this thing. You can handle this thing. You got what it takes. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. He who started a good work in you shall complete it to the day of Jesus Christ. You have to love yourself to the point you would be your own audience. You'll be your own cheerleader. Now, y'all listen. You're bad, you're good, you're strong, you're mighty. Talk to yourself. But if you don't love yourself and you see yourself as not important, if you see yourself as not the one, then you will agree with your adversary.
Yes, you will.
Your adversary will tell you you're weak, and you will say, I'm weak. Yeah, you don't have all that the world has. You don't have all the gold. You don't have all the flashy stuff. But who do you have? Jesus. Come on, son. Silver and gold I have not. But such as I have, I give unto thee. I got Jesus. Tell somebody, I got Jesus. Jesus is more than money. He's more than power.
Yes.
He's more than silver and gold. He's more than hundreds of dollars of bills. He's more than Mercedes-Benz. He's more than mansions. He's more. He's so much more that he created everything that you desire. So I isolated you so you can fall in love with who I created you. So you can be your own cheerleader. Are y'all listening to me? Secondly, he says, I did not just bring you into the wilderness to isolate you. He says, I brought you in the wilderness to dig in you. Now listen. The wilderness, are y'all listening? I'm talking about the wilderness experience. The wilderness is God's mechanism to keep imposters out of the promise. The wilderness is God's defense system to keep wolves off the throne. Are y'all listening to me? Right. Because anybody can hold the position. Anybody can fake it when it's good. But you ain't gonna be able to fake it when you're going through. Come on, man. Either you're gonna have it or you don't. Are y'all listening to me? So before God will let an imposter take the throne, he will send everybody through the wilderness. You remember the story? Jesus said the wind blew on the sinner man's house and the saved man's house. Are y'all listening to me? Both of them had to go through a storm. One was righteous and one was wicked. The difference is the wicked house failed and the righteous house stood. Because he was built on a rock. Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? So God will send everybody through it. So it's going to determine who's righteous and who's wicked, because the righteous will make it out. I want to tell somebody, if you're built on a rock, no matter what you go through, you're going to make it out. It's the wicked person that will fall.
Good.
So he sends us all through as a defense mechanism. Are y'all listening to make sure devils don't get good God. And he says, in this wilderness, I'm going to dig in you. Oh, I'm going to do some digging. Woo! Says, oh, I'm going to do. I said, Lord, why are you going to dig? He says, because your heart is hard. Are y'all listening to me? Can I tell you how he gave it to me?
Yeah.
He said, your heart is hard. He said, this is why I got to dig in you. Amen. And he says, you don't remember what Jeremiah said. He said, the heart is deceitful above all things and despitefully wicked, and it has no cure. That's what Jeremiah, you read Jeremiah 9, that's what it tells you. You know, everybody say, well, God knows my heart. God knows my heart. But that's a bad thing to say. But because God tells you, no, your heart is wicked. He says, your heart is despitefully wrong, and it has no cure for it. So in other words, I got to dig and take out that heart, and I got to put in you a clean heart and a right spirit. I got to take out that heart of stone, and I got to put in a heart of flesh. Because your heart is sinful, and it's an enemy. Your desires are sinful. Your desires are lustful. You wake up wanting to think, well, y'all listening to me, brothers. He says, I got to pour that out. And I got to put a good heart in you, so I got to do some digging. In the wilderness, God is going to change your heart. He's going to make you a lover. He's going to humble you. He's going to make you meek. He's going to make you kind. Now, y'all listening to me. A good God. The one thing that will humble you is a good storm.
That's right.
A good storm will make you say hey and happy to everybody. How you doing? So he says, in the wilderness, I'm going to do some digging. Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? He says, I have to do some digging because I have to create in you a clean heart, and I have to renew a right spirit within you. And when I was looking at this, Lord, I said, Lord, what is a clean heart? And he said, do you remember what I told the prophet about David? I have found a man after my own heart. I said, good God Almighty. So a clean heart is a heart that desires the things of God. A clean heart is a heart that wants to worship the Lord. A clean heart is that you want what God wants. Are y'all listening to me? Your goals are God's goals. You want God's will. That's when he said, I found a man after my own heart, meaning I found a man that I can put in leadership that he will do what I ask him to do. He will want what I want. Are y'all listening to me? He won't be like Saul and get prideful once he gets the position and wants the position more than he wants me. That's the difference between King Saul and King David. Are y'all listening to me? If you would look at their life, you will see David was actually, he was almost worse morally than Saul, brothers and sisters. He messed up more than Saul, but yet God rejected Saul and kept David. And this is why he kept David. Because when Saul found out that he was rejected, this is what he told the priest, the prophet. He said, well, at least stand with me as though God is with me. I know God is not with me, but come on up here, prophet. Come on up here, prophet. And so when I walk out in front of the people, at least stand with me as though God is with me. Understanding Saul wanted, amen, the position of being a king more than he wanted the person. Are y'all listening to me? Of God. David, on the other hand, when he found himself in sin, David turned and repented. The prophet told him, you're the man, David. David didn't curse him. David didn't call for the military to come cut his head off. David said, you know, you're right. I confess. I repent. And he turned from his wicked ways. Are y'all listening? Thank you, sir. Are y'all listening to me? Because he wanted the presence of God more than he wanted the position. Yes. And if you really want to own the throne, yes, you have to want the presence more than the position. Yes. Are y'all listening to me? Yes. I don't want to preach without God's presence. I don't want to pastor without God's presence. I would rather be a doorman, brothers and sisters, handing out envelopes and offerings and have the presence than sit in a pulpit with power and no presence.
Come on, say that.
Thank you, Lord.
What do you want? Do you want the position or the presence? So God will dig in your heart. So the only thing you want is Him. You said this don't work and that don't work. I got money and I ain't happy, and I got cars and I ain't happy, and I got suits and I ain't happy, and I I got dressed and I ain't happy, and I thought when I got all this I would be happy, but I came to the realization that you are the only thing that makes me happy. And so he's going to do some digging. He's the only thing that you desire. Are y'all with me, brothers and sisters? He digs to you have a heart that you will sacrifice what he's trying to take away from. See, some things he's trying to take away and you're trying to hold on. So he'll break your heart until you'll give it up. Amen. You know what he uses to dig with? That thing. The reason I call it that thing because everybody has that thing. That's what he uses to dig. That thing that's trying to kill you. He actually uses that very thing to make you be the person he's designed you to be. Because what he's going to do is make you have to choose.
That's right.
That thing or God.
Right.
Good God Almighty. Are y'all listening to me, brothers? The very thing that is set out to destroy you.
Yes.
God uses it to make you. That thing. He uses to dig.
Yeah.
To where you start saying, I hate that. I hate that I'm acting like this. I hate, are y'all listening?
Yes,
See, you never sacrifice it until you hate it.
That's right.
So he'll make you use it and use it and use it and use it and do it and do it and do it until you actually say it's making me sick. Oh, this is me. Are y'all listening?
Yeah.
But if you don't sacrifice it, it'll kill you. Whew! I'm going to say that again. He's digging. And if you don't give it up, that same hole that he dug, he's going to bury you in. See, they couldn't give it up. That unbelief that they had in the wilderness, they couldn't give it up. They couldn't let it go. He was using it to make them believe, but they wouldn't let it go. And it was the same thing that they wouldn't let go kept them out. And they did not enter. Are y'all listening to me, brothers?
Yes. Yes.
So if you hate it, let it go.
Let it go. It's good.
Get rid of it. Make it be used for what it's designed for. To make you stronger. To make you better. To burn off. Like I said earlier, either it's going to burn off you or it's going to burn you up. Either it's going to burn it off you or it's going to burn you up. But if you go, it's supposed to burn everything that's not of God off you. But it makes you have to choose.
That's right.
Joshua said, choose this day.
Who you gonna serve?
He said, so tell him I dig. I use the wilderness to dig it. I use the wilderness to isolate it. Simba's in the wilderness. He grew up in the wilderness. Are y'all listening to me? See, you grow up in the wilderness. You don't grow per se up in church, or you don't grow per se in comfortable places. You grow up in the wilderness.
Yes.
That's where your spiritual muscles are strengthened, brothers and sisters. When you have opposition coming against you. And that is my third point. He says, I grow their faith. I grow their belief up in my wilderness. Because like I said, your belief and your faith is not strengthened in luxurious places. Your belief and your faith is strengthened, brother.